Welcome to your workout. Today we are tackling hips and shoulders, really opening everything up, feeling lighter, more loose in our body. This is fantastic if you train hard, work hard throughout the week, and looking to really get the most out of your mobility. We're not going to waste any time. Let's get right into it. All right, let's get right into your workout. We're going to start into child's pose to warm up. Knees nice and wide, big toes to touch. Flare the fingers, ground them into your mat, sending your hips back to your heels. Forehead drives down to the mat. Relax everything. Melt the body down. Settle into class. Inhale. On the exhale, press and push away. 3 more, just like that. Big inhale. Press and push. Opening up the lower back, preparing the body. Inhale. Let go. All right, let's go one more, then we move on. Inhale. All right, we're going to go into child's pose circles. Bring everything up and then just circle the body all around. Pressing and pushing into a circle. You can take these a little bit slower and make your circle less, or you can really drive the circle all the way around, working the mobility, opening everything up. It doesn't matter which way you're going because we're going both ways, preparing the body. So let's chat about this workout. What's going to happen is we are going to go into hips and then we're going to go into shoulders, back and forth to release everything. All right, make this the last circle this way and then reverse the other way, please. And then at the end, make sure you stay to the end. We're going to have a beautiful release for our lower back and spine mobility. So it's beautiful if you train hard all week, if you're sitting at a desk all week, if you drive a lot, make this your last one, and then go ahead and sit back into child's pose. We're really going to get everything feeling loose and light. Oh, it's going to feel so good. All right, drop into child's pose. Relax here before we move into our flow. All right, let's get into the flow. Go ahead and bring everything up. We're going to go into downward facing dog. It's our favorite. Curl the toes, drop the head, lift the hips, pull everything back, drive the heels down, pedal the feet at first. Go ahead and bend the right knee, press and push the chest through. Breathe. Switch over to the other side. Let's do one more each side before we get into those hips. Inhale. Exhale on the switch, press and pull. Beautiful. Both heels drive down. You lift the right leg up. And then I want you to go ahead and shake the leg that's in the sky like you have water on your foot. Shake, shake, shake. And then drive everything through to a low lunge. In low lunge, knee can stay high or it can come down. And you're going to come into your instep in your low lunge, or your hand can be onto your thigh. Good. You're going to lift the hips just a few inches and then drop them down. Inhale. Exhale. Press and push. You got 3 more. Inhale. Press, push. Lift the hips on the inhale. All the way down. You're doing great. You got 1 more. Hold all the way down. Release all the air. Take all the air out of the body. Drop the back knee if it's not already. Uncurl the toe and then walk your hands to the thigh. Sit up. Now in this, I want you to really think hips. So press everything forward. You need a little more support here. You can go ahead and double up your mat, put it underneath your knee, grab a towel, whatever you need to do. You know your body. In this position, really tucking, and inhale just a little bit off of the hips, and then exhale, drive everything through. Good. 1 more big breath here. We're going to move on. Inhale. Exhale. All right, we're going to incorporate a reach. So you're going to take the opposite hand across the leg to anchor and take the hand in the front. You're going to make a rainbow. Inhale back. Exhale forward. I like it the other way. Yeah? Inhale first. Exhale back. Exhale always on the twist. Good. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist. There we go. That's the stuff. Inhale. Exhale back. Good. You got 1 more. Come forward with the reach. Inhale. Exhale, twist, hold, please, hold, and open everything up. Beautiful twist. A beautiful twofer here, right? Nice little spinal twist, opening up the chest, opening up the shoulder, and the hips working. Everything comes down. You meet me into downward facing dog. Please take your time getting there. Curl your toe, and then really relax. Drive the heels down, and then pedal the feet back and forth, just like we started in your own time, pressing and pushing the ground away in downward facing dog. You should be able to look underneath your armpits. That sun is really blaring. It is early morning here in Florida. We're getting it in, getting it done. Press and push the ground away. Both heels drive down, please. Other side, left leg comes up long, and then go ahead and shake the water off your foot. Get that water out of here. And then lengthen the leg, drive it through for lunge, stay up high or ground down, your choice. Everything comes to the instep. And then we go ahead and lift the hips just a few inches, and then exhale, drop everything. You got 4 of them. So inhale up, exhale down, press. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, press. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. I sounded a little spooky on that one. Exhale. All right, all the way up. Let's do one more for good measure. Spooky exhales. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and drive everything up. You can go ahead and ground into the mat. Please uncurl your toe. Lift the hips just a tiny bit. And then tuck everything. Go ahead and take your hands onto your thighs a few inches on the inhale. You pull up, and then I want you to exhale, drive all of that air out of your body. Really tuck the hip, open everything up. You got one more big inhale here. Inhale, exhale, open. Now we're going to go into that reach. So first, the hand comes to anchor. You open to the back for a beautiful reach. Ooh, that sun. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and inhale to the front. Exhale to the back. Or should I do my spooky exhale? Exhale. Inhale. You can't take yourself too seriously. Life's way too short. Go ahead and take it all the way to the back. Let's do one more big inhale, big reach. Think of length. Go nice and long. Exhale all the way. Stay there just for a tiny bit. Beautiful anchor to pull and twist. All right, let's go to downward facing dog. Everything comes down. You curl your back toe, being mindful of your hips and your joints. Take your time. There's no rush. You can pause the video. I'll still be here. Into downward facing dog. Press and push away. Now drive both heels down and stay right into your downward facing dog. All right, let's move on to shoulders. We're dropping our knees down to the mat, taking your time, uncurl everything, stacking your hips in line with your knees. We're going into puppy pose. So really making sure the hands are long in puppy pose. Everything is stacked in the back, and all you're doing is dropping and melting your chest to the mat. So everything drops and hands come long, ground into the hands, forehead to the mat. And then once you're in this position, I want you to think of taking all of the tension out of your arms and pressing the chest down, melting everything into the mat. Incorporating breath. Inhale. Exhale, melt. Release, relax. Let everything go. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Fill up the lungs, sending oxygen to the muscles. Big exhale, release. Let go of anything's holding you back, anything you've been holding on to this week. Take this time for you. Big inhale. Taking the tension out of your face as well on the exhale. Lovely reset of the body. All right, we're going to go ahead and bring our hands, walk our hands in, make sure the hips are stacked still high, and we're going to go into needle to thread. Right hand comes up long, beautiful twist, open everything up, drive it through for needle to thread, and relax onto the mat. I want you to box the hand out here this time for needle to thread and puppy pose, because I want you to press and push that boxed hand out, opening and twisting just a tiny bit. That feels so good. Really resetting the body. ready to tackle anything that's in front of you. Getting rid of all the junk, right? All the stuff that doesn't serve us. All right, we're gonna go to the other side, stack everything tabletop, and then pull up and open, beautiful twist, and then drop into your needle to thread for the other side, boxing out that hand to press and push and twist. Once you're there, settle in, inhale. On the exhale, you can press into that boxed out hand and twist the chest up just a tiny bit. Just be mindful of your body. Big inhale. Big exhale. Press and push. All right, meet me back into tabletop. We're getting back into the hips. All right, let's get into the hips, driving the hips back to the heels. Sit into hero to transition towards me. So come towards me onto the long edge of your mat. We are going into my favorite, which is frog pose, getting into the hips. Let's not waste any time because this is the ultimate for your body to really release everything. Open your knees nice and wide, flex into the feet, and keep the hands grounded and sit nice and tall. And then I want you to think about pressing and pushing the ground away to send your hips back as much as you can. Flex into the feet. You can be nice and high here, that's fine. But you really want to press the hips back and push and press. Open everything up. Oh, it feels so good. The ultimate release for the hips. Now, in this position, you can stay nice and tall, totally fine. You can really work on pressing the knees down and out and pushing the hips back if you're up and grounded, or you can melt the body down and melt the chest down. I always like adding a little movement in frog and then incorporating breath always. And frog really reveals things you never knew about your body. You never knew you had tension, but I'm telling you, the ultimate release is after this pose. Anything you do, any workout you do, anything you have going on in your life, your hips are holding your stress. Releasing all of the hip stress and tension does wonders for your lower back, for your knee pain, everything. So really sit and enjoy this pose. Feels so good. Go ahead and walk the hands up. Let's all meet into what my friend Shanvi calls a frobra. What does he call it? A frobra? A frog and a cobra? It's patented. I heard. He told me. He said, don't steal it. Too late. Sorry. It's all good. No, just joking. All right, check out Sean. He's so good. I always do Sean's workouts. And we're pushing and pressing the hips back. Inhale, you can lift the hips, press and push. We're here for just a little bit more. Then we have a beautiful release for the spine. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, press, push. Your best one yet. Go. 4, 3, good. 2, good. Now, there's no cute way to get out of this or nice way. It's like basically a fish out of water. All you're going to do is press your body forward and get yourself out of it. And then I want you to just meet me onto your back. Come onto your back. Bring your knees up into your chest and bring your knees, one hand on each knee. You can stay right here. You can meet me in happy baby. I have all my hair bunched up today, so let me find a comfortable spot. There we go. Flex into the feet, knees drive up, heels, hands onto instep, and then just rock back and forth in your happy baby. Really releasing the lower back, releasing the spine, and a beautiful hip opener here as well. Getting it all done. Please take the time to like, comment, subscribe. It helps me so much. It helps me keep the fuel and the fire in my belly going to keep providing these amazing workouts. I hope you really enjoy them. I hope they help you in some way, shape, or form. And if they do, please, I love reading your comments. I reply to each and every one. I read each and every one. So if you get the time to comment, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and release your happy baby. Bring your knees in, tucking your knees all the way in and your forehead meet your knees. Make yourself a nice tight ball. Go ahead and come onto your side, release out of that, and then box out your hand to sit up. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys. Check out the other videos that I have on the channel. Like I said, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps me to get this out to more people to help them feel just as good as you're feeling right now. I hope this helped. God bless you, and I hope you have a lovely day. Mwah! I'll see you soon.